The last two episodes of Nighthead was great. Episode 11, the fight choreography was just fantastic. This is like the third 3D show where I think they handled fighting really well. The other show I reviewed on the channel had people like taking a drug and it affecting their mind. That one had good fights, and Aijin I think also had good fights, but also a great story. And Nighthead has a great story too. And things finally come to a head where things kind of, in a sense, ended in where they begin. The two older brothers just the strong desire to protect causing more chaos than what was necessary, and the younger brothers actually coming together to try to come to a solution, but it really took all four. And their leader was a psychic. He basically just negated everyone else's abilities, except for Cammy, who pretended to be the prophet to trick him. In a sense, we saw that someone's psychic ability did get through to him. But also, you could say that this is just, foreshadowing what's to come in the last episode. Because things come like full circle. I'm pretty sure like the older brother, when he told them they wouldn't disappear, they would just go back to their old world, knowing he was lying. Because that's what I was understanding, especially when they walked away and he talked about trying to protect them. And it was time travel. Not necessarily this episode, but time was overlapping because of the paradox. But we also come to find that their connection is that they were split. They essentially used to be one, is what I'm understanding. So after essentially giving them their memories, their life, everything came to reform because it couldn't be the issue can no longer be solved by just taking them out. That was never going to solve the problem. But I was heavy tearing up. But episode 12, where they see their parents, I'm like, that's sad, but at least until Cammy came in, and then I was like, no, you're not about to mess these boys up again. And then essentially she became the new lady in black, the new prophet, and they're the new Mikola. They basically took his place in this world, and she took the prophet's place. Is what I've understood from that, because she's like, I'll be back. They basically playing out the thing again. Except it's all probably going to take place here, because the government is loosening up a bit on the restrictions, and the brothers are trying to make them move forward, but she's like, no, basically taking up the position that the prophet had, even though everything was basically saved. So, hey, more things change, the more they stay the same. We see that the brothers did meet their parents, and it was essentially time travel, and that they were involved in it, just not the way other brothers thought. But it was a fantastic show for me, and it was really great. And the finale really felt like everything came together, and I just enjoyed the story for that. And then their boss at the agency got clapped. He played his role. He just didn't know what it was. But now it's over. I mean, it left on the ending that lets you know that they're gonna try to change things. But I mean, if they did do a second season, I could see them doing some threads left open for something with them and her. But also, if they don't, I don't think it's a problem. I think this ending was a satisfying one. So, all in all, Nighthead was a good show for me. On to the next show.